Doing it. All right.
All right. Let's stand and do the pledge to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. You want to do the roll call?
Tom Keeler is excused. Steve Harley,
Here.
John DePatie,
Here.
Kurt Dudley,
Here.
Ben Mathis,
Here.
Gary Palmer.
Here.
I've not heard from Jean Peglo. Tom Decker is excused. Nick Elliott.
Here.
We need a motion to make Nick Elliott a voting member tonight.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, first thing is the approval of the April 13th, 2026 meeting minutes.
I move we approve the minutes of April.
The only correction I have, and it's purely administrative, is just that my name is spelled with no H. And so
Okay.
that would be the only thing, but I'll second the approval.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Who
Sure.
seconded? Nick.
Okay. The first thing, there's no old business. The only thing we have outstanding is the comprehensive plan, and we'll deal with that when it comes back to Bella. New business, there's only one item on there because some were just asking about that. The route special use permit has been pulled for now. It's in a business district and they don't own it as of yet. So we'll see that at a later date under a different application. So the only thing we have is a new singular wire special use permit on West County House Road. That's on Few Lane Farms.
They may be on the line on the phone.
Is anyone on the phone from
Yes.
AT&T?
I'm here. My name is Martha Grady. I'm representing AT&T this evening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You can tell us what you're applying for, and we can give a brief update, and then we'll go through our process.
Sure. So AT&T is looking to upgrade their existing equipment on the existing guide tower. I believe it's we're submitting for a special use permit or possibly a revision to our existing permit. What we're looking to do is replace 9 antennas and 6 radios, and install 1 DC trunk and replace 1 squid. So really it's a like for like swap on the equipment. Not expanding the footprint, not increasing the height. That's about it.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Is this just updating the equipment that is there, or do you have different carriers going on the tower?
So I'm representing AT&T. So this is just for AT&T's equipment. The other carriers, they might upgrade their equipment at some other time, but they'd have someone different represent them. But this is just for AT&T's equipment.
Okay.
All right. Well, the first thing we need to do is make a motion, which I have the resolution here, that we will be the planning board will be the lead agency for doing the seeker and the unlisted action. So I need a motion for that.
I can make that motion.
A second.
I'll second that.
Okay. And the resolution will state, whereas on or about May 7th, 2026, Centerline Communications regarding new singular wireless AT&T submitted application for special use permit and site plan approval for a proposed upgrade to the telecommunication equipment located at 12615 West County House Road. Whereas the proposed action involves equipment modifications on existing cell tower. And whereas the proposed action does not meet the requirements of either a type 1 or type 2 action under seeker. And now therefore the planning board of the town of Berry hereby declares itself lead agency for the purposes of seeker review. And therefore the planning board resolves that the proposed action is classified as an unlisted action under seeker. So now I'll do the seeker. And
Need a vote on
need a vote on that? Oh, we had one. Okay. Guess I did that out of order. So I need a vote on the approval of that resolution. All right.
Abstain.
Yeah. So we'll declare negative on this unless I say otherwise. So everything is no. Will the proposed action create a material conflict with an adopted land use plan or zoning regulations? Will the proposed action result in a change in the use of the intensity of the land use? Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that cause the establishment of a critical environment area? Will the proposed action result in any adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkway? Will the proposed action cause an increase in the use of energy and it fails to incorporate reasonable available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? Will the proposed action impact existing public-private water supplies, public-private wastewater treatment utilities? Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historic, archaeological, architectural, or aesthetic resources? Will the proposed action result in an adverse change to natural resources, wetlands, water bodies, groundwater, air quality, flora, etc.? Will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? And will the proposed action create a hazard to the environmental resources or human health? So we answered no to all those questions. And so our second resolution will be whereas on or about May 7th, 2026, Centerline regarding Singular Wireless AT&T submitted an application for site plan approval. Upgrades located at 13310. That's not right. Different address.
it.
Located at 12615 West County House Road. Whereas a proposed action equipment modifications on an already existing mount on existing tower, and whereas as part of the application, the applicant submitted a short environmental assessment form dated May 7, 2026. Whereas on June 9th, the planning board of the town of Berry declared itself lead agency for the purposes of seeker review of the proposed action. And whereas on June 8, 2026, the planning board of the town of Berry classified the action as an unlisted action. Whereas the planning board has reviewed all submissions made by the applicant and taken a hard look at the potential environmental impacts of the proposed action, and is caused to be prepared part 2 and part 3 of the short environmental assessment form attached here too. Now therefore the planning board hereby adopts the attached CEFA part 2 and 3, and therefore the planning board hereby finds that there are no major or minor environmental impacts associated with the proposed action, and therefore the planning board hereby makes a negative declaration of environmental significance for the proposed action. I need a motion to approve this. Nick?
I'll second.
Ben? All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay. Okay, now we're up to the site plan review and the special use application. Whereas on May 7th, 2026, Centerline Communications regarding Singular Wireless submitted an application for site plan approval for proposed telecommunication upgrades to be located at 12615 West County House Road. Whereas the proposed action involves equipment modifications on an already existing mount on existing tower, and whereas on June 8th, 2026, the planning board of the town of Berry declared itself lead agency for purposes of seeker review of the proposed action, And whereas on June 8, 2026, Planning Board of the Town of Berry classified the action as unlisted action. And whereas on June 8, 2026, the Planning Board made a negative declaration of environmental significance for purpose of seeker. And whereas after review, the Planning Board has weighed the effects of the proposed action on health, safety, and welfare of the community. The Planning Board does grant site plan approval and the special use permit for the proposed action. I need a motion to approve this.
I'll second it.
As part of the special use modification for the proposed action, will require the following conditions. This is for you guys. A current special use permit on file with the town of Berry. Structural analysis is needed. Must obtain building permits, inspection certificates every 2 years on file with the town of Berry, and proof of bond and 2 estimates for restoration. Emergency contacts and procedures on file with the town of Berry. Change of ownership must be on file with the town of Berry upon transfer. Acknowledgement and consent letter on file with the town of Berry. And an EMI report. So those are the conditions for the special use permit that we've used for all our cell towers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep,
All
we
right.
can
So
provide
you're
all
all,
those documents too.
what's that? Excuse me?
So we can provide those documents if we haven't already.
Okay, thank you. Most of them are here, not all of them. All right,
Okay.
you're all set then with that.
All
So
right.
thank you.
Thank you. Have a
You're
good
welcome.
evening. Thank you.
You
Bye-bye.
too. So the next up, we're gonna address the root special use. That's gonna be postponed. And we got the yearly training and attendance. That, should we vote on the
Is that
conditions?
special one?
Yes, all right. We vote on the conditions. Make a motion to accept those conditions that
Motion to accept.
John did second. All in favor?
Aye.
Six.
I got a question on that.
Yep.
So, did we just issue another special use permit?
It's a modification.
It's a modification.
What was modified?
Good question. But she said we had to do these resolutions that when they updated them, we just keep a current one on file because they got to do it every. I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just.
I'm with you. It's the same
It
use.
seems
There
like
should have
we're
been.
Piling on special use permits. I mean, and that takes the place of the last one.
Correct.
But the special use permit would actually, wouldn't that be for, whatever, the American Tower, not one of the tenants?
If it was logical for me, I would agree with you because they're the ones that own the tower.
Right.
Right.
I
And
guess it depends on what their lease
Modified.
agreement is with.
but
the
it's been
tenants.
modified with them, and they're the ones doing it. However, we went through this before, and this is really procedural, as you
Right,
know,
'cause we can't
because
do
we
anything
can't,
anyway.
we couldn't stop it anyways because of the federal communication laws. So I'm with you. We had this.
There is a letter of saying that they could do this,
Right.
so.
Okay.
No, I agree with you. So training and attendance. I know I haven't done any training, but I've always been here.
I didn't forget to send it, but there's a sheet of.
Okay, there's a sheet up here if you want to know where you stand. County Planning Board, April was not canceled, May was canceled, but April wasn't. I did not attend, Tom did, but I got the draft of the minutes that was discussed at the April meeting for the county. And there was, the first one was from the town of Carlton. They did a 1-year extension on the moratorium on wind energy towers and transmission facilities. And that was approved. Also, the town of Carlton did a 1-year extension on the moratorium on freestanding ground-mounted solar energy systems. And that one was approved. Another one for the town of Carlton Local law number 3 is a 1-year extension on the moratorium on large energy storage systems, so our battery storage. And that one was approved. Town of Ridgeway, did a special use permit for the construction of a farm pond less than 1 acre, located at 12565 Route 31, Albion, New York. They provided information regarding the land use and compatibility, relevant municipal laws, and traffic generation related to the proposed project. So they must have did a mini seeker, and that was approved as well. The town of Kendall had an area variance for the rehabilitation of an existing single-family dwelling into farm labor housing located at 307 Monroe, Orleans County Line Road in Kendall, New York. And that one was approved as well. And the last one was the town of Kendall, wanted a special use permit and site plan review for the rehabilitation of an existing family dwelling. The same one on 307 Monroe, Orleans County Town Road. And that was approved as well. And that was it for that. And again, the May meeting was canceled. So unless there's any other questions or concerns, I need a motion to,
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right.
Get up?
Yeah.
Still,
We adjourned. I made the motion to try to. Second, everyone approved.
Second.
Once.
Yeah.
They came back over the last couple of months and came back with a vengeance, and he went downhill quick.
Didn't realize he was so young.
Yeah. 61. Reached stage 4 from day 1, so it was unfortunate, and they caught it too late.